I'm Ramsey, the loud one.
I'm Jesse, the short one.
Put us both into one, we are.
Lots of noise, always too fast, lots of laughs. Here's our podcast, the loud and short of it.
Hi, and welcome to the loud and short of it. I'm Ramsey, the loud one.
And I'm Jesse, the short one. And this week, we're giving you dating advice for the In the Lab. We assume that you've already planned a beautiful first date with your significant other, your lovely lady, your elegant man, but you probably don't know what questions to ask, and those are very important because you got to know if you're compatible.
Now, as fucking social geniuses and just dating experts, we have curated a list of things for you to run through.
We are just killing the scene.
And as from your own loving dads, Ramsey and Jesse, we're gonna tell you, we're gonna play this game for you.
Yes. So we'll pop 3 off right off the top so you kind of know what you're getting into.
All right. Question number 1. Would you rather be here with one of your exes?
Exactly. Get those red flags out on the table, get it done with. Number 2, do you think you could beat me in a fight?
Ah, that's good. You gotta know who you're getting.
You gotta
in
know where you stand. Exactly.
You're gonna be in a room with this person eventually with no one else around. You gotta know if you can take them. How much money did you bring with you?
Yes, very important.
Yeah, no skinny wallets in my home.
Don't want no brokes hanging out.
Oh, now to the real questions.
Yes, those were joke ones. These ones very serious.
Don't
very
ask
serious.
those, but definitely ask the next 10 or so.
Yeah, we'll post a list on Twitter so you can save them to your phone and have them ready. Because nobody gets upset if you're on a first date and you pull your phone out to check for stuff.
Dude, I pull my phone out all the time.
Yeah.
I always say I have to take this, and I'll be on Twitter. All right, first question. What is your weirdest talent?
Okay, so we're also going to answer them in case you didn't know. We weren't just going to go on for 30 minutes with different questions, though we could have. We've got a lot written down. We're not getting through them all.
Encyclopedia here.
Let's get into it. My weirdest talent, I can jump so fucking high for a short guy.
What?
Yeah, just dummy high.
Oh my! Is that why they let you play basketball as a kid?
I could kind of shoot because even the tall guys I could get over.
Yeah, the tall fucking third graders.
But it's also just it's a helpful talent because I can put that in my Tinder profile, and then I say good at jumping for a short guy, and then women already know ahead of time. They don't show up and they're like, oh fuck, it's a midget.
When he puts down his height, he actually just puts his max vertical.
Yes.
My weirdest talent, according to both of my parents, is that I'm perfect at getting things done in the last second. You give me 2 weeks ahead, get some work done, it's dog shit. My mom said, she was like, Ramsey, you're like a fucking cockroach. She's like, all you do is survive. Because whenever I was in school, I would always wait till the very last second to turn out a project, and I would fucking do it the night before, and they'd be like, oh, I got an A.
A master procrastinator.
My mom said, she was like, you're a piece of shit. You're never going to learn your lesson. I still haven't.
I like that your weirdest talent is just like a bad thing about your personality.
No, it's
I like that you
though.
just get out of the way. That's what you should be doing on a first date. Don't spend the time like making a fake self. Just let the monster out right at the start.
Just let her know, like, either you're going to take care of our taxes and they're going to end up mediocre, or I'm going to take care of them. You're going to be stressed for months, but they're going to be fucking perfect.
The only thing I file on time is my extension.
Exactly, dude. Bro, put that on my fucking tombstone. But don't tell the coroner till a week before.
Okay, let's get to the next thing.
All right.
Most embarrassing moment.
Ooh, you go first.
Okay, mine ties back into my talent. I have a very distinct memory. I don't think I've been embarrassed since I was a child because I just live like this is embarrassing. We're talking on a camera right now, so I'm just kind of numb to it. But 3rd grade, I remember this. Wanted to impress a little lady friend. This is before I was just killing the scene.
Yeah.
And I thought, man, what cooler thing could a 3rd grader do than jump a trash can? There's a trash can in homeroom, whatever you do in 3rd grade. Jumped over this trash can, just barely clipped it.
Yeah.
Right down, trash fell over my legs. Whole class laughed.
God.
It was bad. This wasn't like an isolated incident where like 3 people saw it. It was like, you idiot, dumb friend. It was like everybody looked over.
You were fucking Oscar the Grouch until you graduated.
Thank God none of them were smart enough at that age to pop that out.
Dude, if
there.
I was your teacher, I would have thrown you to the wolves.
I'm pretty sure like
get him, kids.
3 kids were like, trash boy. And I was like, nope, that is
Even
not
a young
stick.
Jesse was smart enough to just be like, keep your head down. It'll only be a few days. He'll forget trash boy.
Okay, what's yours?
All right, so Mine is in a similar vein of public humiliation.
Okay.
I was playing middle school football. I was a real stocky boy.
Oh, I hope that this is on a field.
Oh, it is on the field.
Okay, thank
It's on
God.
a field.
Could have gotten dark.
We were doing stretches, and we were doing neck stretches, and we had to like lift. People would push down on your head, and you would have to lift up your neck. And I had the strongest neck around.
That might be your weirdest talent, bud. You got the strongest neck game,
Bro.
This side of the Mississippi.
Bro.
You heard it first. DM him.
Give neck, get neck. So anyway, this kid's like a fucking $110 soaking wet, and he's pushing down. And I literally lift this kid up.
This is a scary story.
I'm like, I'm gonna lift this kid up off the ground. And I fucking push back, and he like fucking lifts off the ground. And then I ripped the hardest fucking fart ever. It was like fucking 6 a.m. in the morning. It was freezing cold. And then like everyone starts laughing. And then the fucking coach goes, "Who was that?" And I was fucking terrified. But I was like, "Oh, it was me, sir." He was like, "Check your pants out, Dinah." I was like, "Oh fuck." I didn't live that shit down for fucking 3 months, bro.
That was the most endearing football coach story I've ever heard.
I was scared this dude was going to make me run a mile with fucking wet pants.
So you did have to check.
Oh, man. I did not cake myself. All right.
It would have been more embarrassing. Would have been a better story.
A smelly one. All right. You got to live in a movie. Which movie you living in?
I get to live in a movie?
Yeah.
Just any movie.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be like a live action. Doesn't have to be like a real movie. I say real. They're all fake if you didn't know. I'm gonna pick a classic of the pod. A classic of the Jesse lore. I'm picking Wall-E. You know why? Yeah, Walmo.
Why?
Walmo, which everybody, if you've seen the episode, knows it's the best movie ever made.
Wahlberg.
Ramsey said so.
Dude, it's the robot one, right?
Yeah, that's the robot
Dude,
one.
that's the fucking shit, man.
It's the global warming
Yeah.
one. They don't talk about that in any of the other ones.
Yeah.
I pick Wall-E because I'd be the strongest, fastest dude in the world. They're all in trees. They're all in chairs watching just movies and drinking Slurpees and being weird.
So you want to be a fucking pro athlete there?
Yeah, I'll be a student athlete there. Probably smarter than them too.
Dude,
you're not going to school.
You're not going to need to fucking grind though. Like you're gonna be the best.
Oh,
They might get bored of you because they're like
killing it.
They might be bored of you because they're like no one can compete.
I'm literally Superman to them.
You'd be their fucking like their Usain Bolt.
Yeah,
like we don't want to see.
You think Usain Bolt gets bored of being Usain Bolt? I doubt it. Didn't he do something bad?
Yeah, he ran so fast.
Yeah, broke the time barrier and fucked everything up. That's why we're living in this moment.
Oh my
2020 is Usain Bolt's fault. You heard it here first, folks.
You think in Walmo? You think like what are they doing? They're like watching TV. They have to be.
Yeah, but I jump in the movie at the end. I'm back on Earth.
Yeah, but like.
Also, I already drink dumbass amounts of Soylent, so like their weird little drinks and whatnot. I'm ready for it.
It's just fucking bacon grease.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I mean, it's a pretty solid.
Also,
one.
it's in the distant future. I bet most diseases are cured. I don't have to deal with any of that.
Yeah.
Ooh, or I show up as myself, and I'm like this old caveman to them, and I give them tons of diseases that they had eradicated.
Oh shit! You're a fucking smallpox blanket.
Yeah, there's like a 2200 polio that none of us know about yet, and I'm bringing Corona. They eliminated Corona vaccines and everything. I show up, they're fucked. It's all over.
Corona killed everyone but the fat people. Fuck yes. Oh man.
What about you,
bro? Fuck. I've been going back and forth, but I'm thinking Bad Boys for Life.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, you wanna know why?
You want to be a cop?
No, I don't want to be a cop. I want to live in a world where cops just aren't the bad guys.
Oh, I like it.
I'd be like, dude. Also, you gotta consider. Think about all the movies Will Smith as a cop and how cool they are.
Yeah, he's the only cop I trust.
Yeah, go off of fucking what's it called? Wall-E, iRobot. Will Smith is a cop who drives a sick Audi that floats around and he fucking fights robots.
Yes.
Dude, who more can you trust than Will Smith as a cop, dude? Also, Will Smith could be if Will Smith was a cop today, things would be a little bit better, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh man, what's our next question?
The only good cop quits. The next question is, what is your ideal superpower?
Ooh, freeze powers, like Iceman.
Freeze powers.
Yeah,
like Frozo.
Like Frozo?
Mm-hmm.
Frozone?
Frozone?
Yeah. I want to like make stuff cold. You ever had a fucking warm pop? You ever have a warm beer?
Did you just say pop?
Yeah.
You from the fucking Middle West?
Middle West. Are you
Midwest?
from the? Sir, are you from the Middle East West? Bro, yeah, cold pop. Have you never heard pop before?
Not from anybody under the age of 50 that didn't live in Milwaukee.
Dude, everyone in Tennessee calls it pop. Did you not know this?
Don't do that no more. I want cut it. Cut this. I can't be. This is not my partner anymore.
Bro. Cold pop. But yeah, you never. And also, like,
so
right now,
you're like, you could have any superpower in the world, and you're like, what's
Cold
bothering
pops.
me the most is warm sodies.
No, what's bothering me most is I'm fucking pouring sweat in this hot ass shit.
Oh my
and I could just be like,
God.
snow.
That's true. We
Trickling
do
down.
have a fan on our phone now, on our phone video camera, so we're expecting you not to lose the video halfway through this
These will be
episode.
good. We're
But
torched.
we're gonna lose ourselves halfway through this episode because we are sweating all over ourselves.
We're torched, but the phone will be fine. Wow. What about you? Your ideal superpower?
My ideal superpower. Now, this is one where whenever somebody asks, I feel like I have to come up with a new superpower.
I think that's the best way to do it. I always say for like freeze powers or whatever, just because I think that's like genuinely going to be useful. Like I'm just like, okay, this is going to be cold now.
And on the note of thinking of new superpowers, I want the ability to time travel, but not a lot. Not a lot. I'm not asking for a lot. What I want is if I have a conversation and I come up with something funnier or a better zinger or a better superpower, I have a 5-minute timer. I can jump back 5 minutes and say the right thing and then just be in that moment.
Dude, you need to be committed. Oh my god. Your fucking superpower is that, like, I want to be the funniest man alive, so instead of being funny, I'm going to cheat. That'd be perfect for getting fucking roasted or anything. When it makes funny, you can just go back 5 minutes and just be like, okay, how do I steer the conversation away from that?
What I do is immediately after they say something about me, I just go on the line and Google something about their parents. Then I go 5 minutes back before they say anything. I'm like, yeah, but your parents are divorced and your mom fucked the mailman.
I was about to say, this dude's going to be like, oh, you're short. Be like, divorced. Your parents are fucking divorced.
It leads to me being significantly less funny and just more of a piece of shit.
Jesse, everyone knows not to fuck with Jesse because he has her biggest insecurity on lock.
How does he always know?
He's just ready for what I'm feeling terrible about that day.
I've also just come to a new realization with the superpower. This is the one I'm sticking to from this moment on. This is great. Mm-hmm. You could also, if somebody's making you mad, just go off on them. You could just scream at your boss for 5 minutes and then be like, and back. And then just be like, yes, sir.
Yeah, it'd be like writing, you know that fucking bullshit where you write a letter, then burn it? Mm-hmm. You just see how that pan out in real time. And if it pans out, okay, let it ride.
Yeah, that's true. You get asked for that raise, and if you get it, you stick to it. If you don't, you're like, oh, backtrack. You don't need to know I need more.
If I had that power, I'd live my life. I would be living the exact same way with just way less regret. Like, that was too far. Let's turn it back.
Doesn't work if you get too drunk, though.
No.
Because then you're going to wake up tomorrow and be like, 5 minutes. That doesn't work. I'm just more hungover.
You're going to wait for the next day, and it's literally 20 minutes before the party started. I used it too much.
Woo.
Oh, man. That's not a bad one. I don't want freezing powers anymore. I want time powers.
You want to steal mine?
Yeah.
See, if you could go back 5 minutes, you could steal that from me. And I would be so fucking scared. I'd be like, but that was what I just came up with.
If I had that power, I would fuck with you for 2 weeks. And I would say exactly what you're about to say right before you said it.
That's the truly most evil way you could be a comedian. Just steal everyone's jokes ahead of time.
I'm going to gaslight my friends.
It's like when you say something and nobody hears it and somebody says it louder. Do it to people all the time. Yeah. But it's like that, but 5 minutes ahead
also
of time.
good for testing your audience. It's good for the fucking podcast. We say something we don't want to. We can just be like, all right, let's turn back 5 minutes.
We don't have to reset the camera with the weird pause break.
Yeah.
Okay, what's our next question?
What is your favorite video game?
Favorite video game.
Remember, you're on a date.
This is good. This is good for a date.
Yeah.
Because, we forgot about the date part for a lot of these questions.
We did.
We've just been going off. This is a good one to ask on a date because you'll know if the person you're with is a capital G gamer, just a normal gamer, a non-gamer. Three very
capital
very
G
different
gamer or like a Mario Nintendo 64 gamer.
If somebody's like, my favorite game is Bejeweled on my iPhone, you're like, okay, that's a reasonable thing. If somebody's like, I just love Super Toad from NES, and you're like, no, we can get out.
I buy Call of Duty once a year and 2K sometimes.
My favorite video game, I gotta hit the Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, no Halo?
I also feel like Halo's too basic. You can't pop a Halo out on a date. Because then any woman you're with is just going to be like, I know every dude between the ages of 18 and 23 says Halo. They're going to be like, Halo.
You can't say Halo because if she has a shitty ex, I guarantee you probably fucking played Halo.
Exactly. That brings up bad memories of him not hanging out with her and playing Halo. Kingdom Hearts, they're like, I think my little cousin plays that.
Like, Kingdom Hearts, honey, do you like anime? I just saw when also you get them involved. You'd be like, oh look, honey, it's a cute game. There's fucking toys. Sora's a little nice looking e-boy.
My actual girlfriend right now, like the first year we were dating, she played through Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Really?
Never played video games really before that.
Dude.
So if you aren't into video games, it's a good one to start out.
Yeah.
It's just fun, so much fun.
I like I like our whenever we first played Kingdom Hearts because we were drunk in a frat house and the lights were out and I kept saying, why is this dog man and this duck following me around? I didn't think it was cute.
I did not.
Mine is much cuter.
Okay.
I like my favorite video game,
I
Last
already
of
know
Us.
the answer. Yeah.
Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
Last of Us Part 1. I want her to know that. I don't want to know where my mindset is immediately coming into the date.
But saying that Last of Us 1 is your favorite video game is the same thing as saying I don't like video games, but I just love 13-hour movies. I just want the longest movie you could give me.
It's the hipster answer. But
not many people know about this game, but it's called Last of Us. It's kind of an indie thing.
The more and more I tell her about other movies and shit I like, she's gonna be like, "Oh, you just have a fucking dad fetish." Like, maybe.
You also get to avoid your Star Wars and Lord of the Rings for a little bit,
bro. Yeah, for a minute.
Yeah.
And she walks in
until
my room.
10 minutes in, and then you're like, "Would you like to see my lightsaber?"
She walks over and she's like, this art on the wall is vaguely familiar. I'm like, it's not Star Wars. It's not minimalist Star Wars. Look away.
Okay, I got the next one. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen your parents having sex?
Not yet, but I'm counting down the days.
Beautiful. It's
you?
important to know if your date's traumatized by
dude, if a girl
sex.
told me she saw her parents having sex, I'd fucking leave her with a check.
You gotta dip out.
Yeah,
dip
I'm
out
sorry.
quick.
Your trauma's too deep.
I've never seen my parents having sex because they never had sex. They're not like your parents who had at least 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
My parents never. 5 times.
Okay.
You know they did. Like you can't deny that. You got to think about this right now on camera. 5 times, bare minimum. Have you ever done something 5 times? The only time you do that is if you really like doing it.
And your parents never had sex?
Not once.
Because your parents are divorced. Sorry. I'm so sorry. We can cut that out.
That's good. I like that. It gives me plausible deniability. In my mind, they had sex one time, and it was really boring, and it was for procreation. And then I just kind of popped out, and they were like, ew, that was gross. Never again.
They fucked one time, they're like, that's okay. You want to go to the movies?
Or maybe they did it a lot, and then one time I came out, and they were like, never again.
They were like, fuck condoms. Not good enough. Oh, man.
Ooh. Man, that one, definitely good first date. But even better thing to ask a woman or a man on your first date is, I assume you've planned something, probably took him to Chuck E. Cheese.
You're at a midnight gondola and
probably
Chuck E.
taking
Cheese.
to Dave & Buster's.
You're on the river run in Chuck E. Cheese.
Mm-hmm. And you got to ask them, what's your ideal first date? That way they can tell you everything you're doing wrong.
Yeah, you say that to them next to the Jurassic Park arcade game.
Yeah, when you're showing them how sick your shooting skills are.
You're just like, what's your favorite video game?
I have an AR just like this at home.
Damn.
So what's yours, other than being at the Jurassic Park arcade game?
Bro, ideal first date? All right, here's how it's going down. I go and I pick her up.
Oh, that's a good way to start.
My car covered in candles, just everywhere on the hood, in the back. This bitch is fucking like, it's all glowing and whatnot.
Yeah.
And we
these real candles?
Oh, 100%.
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
And we're going down the highway.
It can be hard to keep them lit.
And I'm just going like, I start off going the highway, I'm going like 20, and she's like, what the fuck is he doing? I'm like, dude, I'm going 20, that's why I'm being safe. And I go 30, 40, 50, and I'm fucking gunning it. And I go up to like 1 fucking 40, and I'm just going down the highway, and eventually these fucking cops, these cops all follow me. There's a giant
Ooh.
brigade of it's a light show behind us, and I blast fucking Dark Side of the Moon, and I just keep this up for like 35 minutes. And then at the end of it, I'm just like, I put on a light show for you, and I serenaded you with Dark Side of the Moon.
And then you spend the rest of your life in jail with her?
Yeah, obviously she's in love with me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is romantic.
It's perfect.
I
The cops all
love it.
let me go because they're Will Smith.
Nice. Mine's dinner and a movie.
Oh, ew, yuck.
Yeah, that's classic. You get to see what people are like in a movie theater where you're supposed to be quiet. You get to see
Yeah.
what people are like in a restaurant where you're supposed to be loud.
Yeah, you get to hear how people eat popcorn and hear how people eat normal food.
Exactly.
Because I've seen more people have a normal dinner and be like, oh, they're a normal person. I've heard them eat popcorn. It sounds like a fucking chainsaw.
Also, you know if they're a sharer. Nothing's worse than a popcorn hog.
Yeah. I like Jesse's my favorite person with popcorn because we'll go to the movies and I'll order it because I love popcorn. Jesse goes, I fucking hate popcorn. Won't touch the stuff. And then I'll fucking eat half of my popcorn at the Alamo.
That is a lie. I eat like 2 of them and then I immediately go, oh, this was a mistake. And then 4 hours later, I'm picking popcorn out of my teeth. Like, this is why I hate it. Why do I eat it?
You're like, why is there shit in my teeth? I'm like, I told you didn't have to eat it. Oh man, what would you? I mean, what's like if you're on a first date and the girl talks to her in the movies, you're gonna shush her?
Oh, 100%. Because I'm
Really?
only going to the draft house. I won't even shush her. I'll bring up a fucking card and be like, please get this woman out of here. I mean, like, reported.
You gotta kick her out, bro.
I'll call the movie cops on her.
Bro, that's kind of genius when you think about it. Because
Yeah.
the thing is, like, after that happens, what if it comes out like you walk out of the theater and she's standing there waiting for you, and she's like, I really respect that you had the balls to kick me out.
Exactly. That's what I assume would happen.
Would you pop the question, but then you just couldn't go to the movies together?
Would I marry somebody who I can never see a movie with?
I would pop the question on the spot. I'd be like, you got gusto, kid.
okay, yeah, I'd do it.
Damn, you're way too easy to convince to get married.
I've done it 6 times.
All right, what's your ideal last date, bro?
My ideal last date? It's dinner and a movie, but with a lot more resentment. Just like we hate each other.
Yeah.
We go to a shitty restaurant. It's fast food this time.
Yeah. Arby's.
The movie we see is The Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Jesus.
And like there's nothing but tension in the air. Absolutely nothing. And while we're watching the movie, I'm gonna make like one shitty comment, just like in the middle. Like I'm gonna talk in the movie.
Psst, you're fucking talking a lot, man. You put the fucking order card up, and the lady picks it up, and she's like, "Ma'am, he wants me to tell you he wants a divorce."
I want to end on a sour note. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Oh my god, that's good though.
Yeah,
I
and then you get that full circle experience where you're
Yeah.
like, this is where we started, but not the same. If there was a
Jesus
chance that a
Christ.
spark gets gone.
This was our shot to save it, and you failed. Oh man, fuck. Honestly, my last ideal last date.
Mm-hmm.
I paid Judge Judy $30,000, and we divorce court on fucking live television.
Oh my god, that sounds fun.
Yeah, and it's
Even if
sponsored
you're
by
not
Loud and Short
married,
of
it sounds really fun.
Yeah.
You could like split up who gets the TV and the couch.
Yeah, I'm airing out all. But the thing is, like, it's not gonna be like a funny, cute one. Like, I'm airing out all our dirty laundry. And be like, you cheated on me,
You're trying to get her famous. That's all you're doing.
dude. I don't care. Like, I get to be on Judge Judy, and then I get to
Yeah.
marry Judge Judy, maybe.
Ooh.
Dude, Judge Judy's my hero. This is actually the first time she's been brought up on the podcast. I feel like that'd be funny too. It's like we'd have it on like cassette tape or whatnot.
Would you think Judge Judy would have a special episode for y'all's wedding? I bet so.
She is one of the highest paid people on television, so I can't imagine 30K is gonna shake things up. But maybe.
Well, 30K is just to get you in the door. Then your charm is gonna win her over,
Ah, that's
and
true.
she's gonna be like, "Man, this man just aired out all of his significant other's dirt. He's got gusto, as you said earlier."
This kid's got spunk.
That is
Oh,
a
man.
Judge Judy word. Definitely spunk. Okay, I got one for you.
What's up?
And this is a very good one to ask
Yeah.
at a date, first date specifically.
Uh-huh.
What's your ideal slumber party like?
Ooh. All right. It's everyone who listens to this podcast.
Oh,
Everyone who has ever listened to it, so maybe even my enemies. And we all get together and we
You're
all
just researching
I've,
how to
I've,
take you down, how to cancel you.
we all get together and we're all in the house we live in now, so it's gonna be kind of cramped.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And we all play Halo 3 against Jesse.
Ooh, this is my favorite slumber party too.
I'm gonna take out another $30K. This is the one I gave to Judge Judy. She gave back after we got married. And the first person to beat Jesse in Halo, I'm gonna give them $30,000, and then we beat the shit out of Jesse on the front lawn.
What happens if I beat every single person at the party?
Then
All 12,000 listeners we have.
All 1.5 million plays that we got that we didn't inflate.
Yeah.
I would drag you by your fucking toes out to the front lawn. I'd make sure no one followed, and I would give you the fucking $30K, and I'd be like, fucking pretend to let me beat you.
Nice.
Like, please.
There we go. I'll do that tomorrow if you want, just so you know.
Nah, that's
I mean, I won't. I would never do that. 30K. Okay. My ideal slumber party, I assume I'm out at a nice restaurant with a woman I just met, and she's like, "What's your..." Or just met.
Oh, I thought you meant you were going to sleep there. I was like, oh,
No. That'd be exciting, though. In a restaurant?
Yeah.
Ooh. No, I assume I'm out at a nice date. Everything's been going well, and we're just asking goofball questions, getting to know each other. And she just says, "What's your ideal slumber party?" And I'd just be like, me and like 500 women that want to sleep with me. And she'd be like, "That's a terrible thing to say on a first date." And I'd be like, just gotta be real. Some dudes aren't real. And then I'll go on a whole spiel about how I'm kind of the guy that just tells it straight.
Yeah, you like tell it like it is.
Yeah. I'm just that bitch.
What's this nice dinner you're taking her out to?
It's Outback.
No, you're a Hooters.
Yeah, it's a Hooters. Also,
Oh,
for this, I knew the date was coming for like 4 months in advance, and I've grown the gnarliest beer belly. And I've just let the chest hair. It's fucking horrendous. Like,
oh my god.
That way, when I say it, it has so much more meaning. Like, she knows there's not that many women in the world, but that's still somehow my ideal slumber party.
At a restaurant? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I fuck with it. You're just gonna fucking roll out your sleeping bag under the table. You're like, you can leave if you want. I'm just gonna be straight with you.
Without a doubt. Okay, we got 4 more minutes.
All right. Let's stop.
I got it. There we go.
Okay. What's your worst bathroom experience?
What a sexy topic. That way you get into the nitty-gritty of it right away. You're already talking about what's down under. When I was in, I want to say, like, freshman year of high school.
Okay.
I was with some friends, and for whatever reason, we wanted to eat so much junk food. You ever be with your friends and just randomly you're like, we could eat a lot.
Let's get drunk off Mountain Dew.
And you smell really bad for some reason. And you just want to eat a bunch of food, and your eyes are all weird. Yeah, so I was in one of those kind of situations.
Oh, okay.
That took you a little longer.
Thank God.
And I ate like 70 Airheads. We started counting them, like the little Airheads, like the candy ones, but
Jesus,
like
your
so
mouth
many.
was fucking burnt.
Yeah, it was the gummy ones.
Oh.
Yeah, those they were little sticks. I don't know what they were called.
How
They're
much
Airheads
convincing did this
brand.
take you?
No, I was just in it. Because, like, the first 20 Airheads, I was like, I want this. And then it was like, nah, you got to keep going. So I did that, and then the next day I shat Dr. Seuss Green. The scariest experience of my life.
Grinch Green?
Like, I wish I had taken a picture, but I think at that moment I had so it must have been before high school, because I had, like, a flip phone. It would the picture quality would have been garbage.
I would have called
but
my mom
man,
immediately.
this thing could have been like an infinity gem. It was fucking bright.
So you gotta yank that shit out of the toilet.
Show my friends.
Like,
Look what I
bro,
did. Hey, Mom. Don't have sex.
Christ.
How about you?
Well,
Can you
mine
top that?
mine happened at 10,000 feet in the air.
Oh, okay.
I was me and my dad were coming back from fucking overseas and visiting my family, and I was eating the in-air flight food or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, that's always a good
Yeah,
experience.
and I had a little something we like to call shrimp salad from the flight food, and then a few hours later, I was 12 hours.
Fish is well known for doing the best frozen.
Yeah.
And then unfreezing it and then freezing it again multiple times.
This 10-year-old knew that.
Ah, nice.
So I down that shit because, I'm a fucking athlete.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go and fucking, I'm like, oh, my stomach's feeling a little funny. I'm like, oh, I don't know
Just a
about
little.
this. And then I go with my dad. I'm like, Dad, I'm feeling kind of yucky. And then he's like, oh, okay, here's a barf bag. And then something comes over me. I use it immediately. And then at the same time, blast out my ass,
Oh
fool.
my God.
I get the.
You're in the seat?
Dude, I was standing up in the fucking aisle. I hit the double threat in the middle of the aisle at fucking 10K in the fucking air, dude. I run to the bathroom.
TSA should have been checking what food they were serving, not anybody's fucking bags.
Bro, on God, dude, I literally have fucking cake pants. I have to take them off, hand it to this hot ass fucking French stewardess, and I'm just sitting there with Pew, and she's like, Simiko, are you okay? Like, are you doing okay? And I was like, lady, I'm not doing all right. My dad luckily had extra shorts for me.
I'm just picturing you on a first date right now, and she's just asking you some silly fun questions, and twice you're like, and then I shit my pants in front of everyone.
I caked him.
Okay.
Yeah, right side of that story at the end of it is that I ruined my underwear, so I got to free ball it for the rest of the flight.
Oh, nice. You felt coming back into America, you were like, this is true freedom.
Yeah, I want to make sure the date knows that.
Okay, and then you look at your dad in the eyes and you're like, not wearing them today either. Wink, wink.
Not wearing them now.
Okay. I hope not. You're wearing basketball shorts. Let's get into more of a silly topic.
Yeah.
Because that's a serious topic, the bathroom one.
Yeah.
This one, what's your take on Palestine?
Ooh, let the white man go first.
Okay, my take, none of my business.
I don't like right-wing police states, but let's not call anyone out. All right. Let's move to that last one. What's your favorite TV show?
This is a good question to ask.
Okay.
Because based on their answer, you know whether or not to run for the hills.
Yeah.
That being said, I'd take my red flag right out and I just start waving it. I'd say South Park.
Oh, God. Because you tell it straight.
Yeah. Like, it's not funny if it's not horribly offensive.
You're making fucking bits and you're just like, nothing's off limits with comedy. You don't understand comedy.
It's all about punching down. That's where the true fun starts.
Can't punch up when you're on top. Fuck South Park. My favorite TV show, it's pretty easy. It's Walking Dead. I really love.
So your favorite video game is Last of Us, and
Yeah.
your favorite TV show. Okay, so she's just aware that you are A, horny for zombies,
Yep.
and B, probably have a bunch of guns at your house.
I like hot dads and sad worlds, baby. I know what I want.
Coral.
Coral.
I'm gonna switch my TV show to Breaking Bad.
Oh,
That way
you
she-
fucking pussy.
that way
you
she
don't
kno-
get to sell me out. Now I look like an idiot in front of my date. You look like a fucking connoisseur of television.
No, but I'm gonna stand by that Walter White did nothing wrong, and he's the hero of the story.
You're like, Breaking Bad. Make sure you're just like, but the lady in that show's a bitch.
She cheated on him. Everything he did was okay.
Yeah, it was fine. Cooking meth. Fuck. Dude, okay, so honestly, like, out of all the first dates I've actually had, if this was one, top 3 at
That's what I'm
least.
saying. Let the demon out right away.
Yeah.
Probably gonna run for the hills, but you got a chance
Yeah.
that they don't, and then you're set.
It's pretty ideal.
And they have to tell you they're demons. If they don't,
If
and
they-
you don't know what they're hiding anymore. If you don't know your significant other's worst bathroom story, how can you trust
If
them?
you ask them what's their worst first date, you don't say some idiot launched 90 miles per hour down the freeway with candles in the car, then you're not getting what you need.
Exactly. But I think that's it for this week.
Yeah, that was what do we got next week?
I hope you're ready for your dates. Next week, I believe we have a From the Ground Up.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're
fuck
skipping the monthly movie review this month because stuff
Yeah.
was going on.
Yeah.
More important things were going on than this
Yeah,
podcast,
much
and
more.
still are.
Yeah. Well, yeah, thanks.
We end on the new note.
Huh?
Thank you and go protest.
Thank you and go protest. Yes.